Today marks the first day of Black History Month, and history made many years ago is still sparking inspiration for achievement today. That stands true for one local nonprofit founder whose greatest hope is to hold up his great-grandfather's legacy. Malik sat down with the founder to learn more.
Sure did, Dana. So after watching this story, it will inspire you to just go out and figure out more about your family, just like this man did. It inspired me to do the same. So check the story out. Hopefully it inspires you.
We've all come across or have heard about the Whitfield Foundation for Success, despite it only being around for a short year.
We're a nonprofit 501c3 that offers training and education for youth, all based around STEAM. So there's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Marlon Whitfield founded the nonprofit in the middle of the pandemic.
The reason we started in the middle of the pandemic is because we felt like it was just a need. It was something that the community needed, so we provided that service.
The nonprofit has helped more than 100 kids.
We have a lot of great partnerships and relationships. One of our unique partnerships is with the Family Workforce Centers of America. We do training for career exploration for them. And one of our training classes, I bring in guest speakers and a young lady receiving a presidential scholarship at one of the top 10 HBCUs in the country, which is Claflin University. It was worth $150,000.
That's a ton of money. Good for her. But there's much more that the nonprofit offers.
We have a film camp called our On the Set Summer Film Camp. We have about 20 kids in that camp. With the training classes that we do with the Family Workforce Centers of America, we have roughly 100, 110. And then we have a robotics camp that we started, and also a coding camp.
On the outside looking in, I'm sure we could say Marlon's inspiration would be all about serving the kids, which he would agree with. But he'd also say his inspiration truly began years ago, learning more about his great-grandfather, Reverend Owen Whitfield.
The reason the Whitfield Foundation was created really was to continue the legacy of my great-grandfather, Reverend Owen Whitfield. What he did was back in 1939, this is 15 years before civil rights, he created basically a boycott or demonstration for sharecroppers.
Marlon's great-granddad's stance against the injustice leading a demonstration here in St. Louis earned him national attention.
He ended up going to the White House, meeting President Roosevelt, and really talking about ways to help that impact the sharecroppers and really the community more for economic empowerment.
Marlon has since taken his great-grandfather's leadership traits in hopes of making more leaders.
So I want to be that pipeline to be able to create that, and that's really, I believe, what my great-grandfather was doing, was helping people move forward.
Reverend Owen Whitfield can be found in history books all over the country, including here in St. Louis. From classes being taught in behalf of his name, to even, of course, the Missouri History Museum.
If you're someone who just wants to know the history of your family, definitely reach out to other people, like the Missouri History Museum is a great resource. They have a lot of artifacts and paintings and things of my great-grandfather that I never knew existed. So those are great resources right here in St. Louis that we can tap into.
You guys can visit the Whitfield Foundation by going to 2631 Gravois Ave here in St. Louis, right outside of downtown. You can visit their website at thewhitfieldfoundation.care. You can also give them a call at that number plastered right there on your screen. Dana, that was truly inspiring, like I said, and I hopefully viewers were inspired too, maybe?
Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness, what a legacy. And that foundation is doing amazing things. We love doing stories there. Thanks so much, Malik.